And hello again, everybody, and welcome back to our Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play. As you know, my name is Connolly, and I'm the one who's currently doing this Let's Play. For those of you who are just tuning in, during part 1 of this Let's Play, we closed the initial breach and just did some character customization. Now, this next part is going to be a lot of side quests, and maybe some of the main quests. Kind of depends on how distracted I get. Oh, I'm level 3. Well, we will start this off with spending of an ability point. How do I move my barrage a little better? Let's get Stormbringer. Alright. Off we go. It's real interesting. Change of pace now. After, for those who remember from the first part, how all these people had pretty much condemned me to death. But now they praise me. Look at them, all praising me. Oh, hello.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
Oh. Ooh, look, interrupt. Experience. So yeah, real kind of funny mechanic in the game is just they have notes kind of spread out all throughout the place, so you can just kind of read them and you get a little bit of experience out of it, like this one. See, just a little bit of experience. Plus 50, but better than nothing, really. Again, as well, I apologize about my voice. I am feeling a little under the weather. My job. Been working the last couple of days in a row, and the majority of my job involves me yelling, so my voice is a little beaten up, but that's not going to stop me now, is it? As well, if you're watching this on Twitch, kind of streaming this in like hour intervals, it's just so that when we go to put it on YouTube, it's a little easier to edit down, just because this game has so much going on in it and so many different things you can do that I don't want each part to be like 2 hours, because no one really wants to sit for 2 hours. And it also wouldn't make much sense if you're watching it on YouTube and you're watching it and then it suddenly ends and then we dive back in right in the same part. So I'll do my best to make it all work.
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
God, bitch. Just going to say hello.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's
Literally. Sorry guys, I know this is really boring to watch. Just trying to level up as much as I can. Because, you know, the higher level, the stronger you get. The stronger you get. Ooh. 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 Yep, wrong one. This one. Look at the different. Oh. How close am I to level 4? The elf failed seeker. I'm curious how I failed, seeing as I did what I was supposed to do. Go deal with them in a bit, though. Explode. See, there's so much like random stuff that you can just look at in here. Oh. Eric. Duh. Sledgehammer. Amulet of Willpower. Benari trained. Well then. Just leave that there. Well, I guess that's everything down here that I can really read and get experience out of. Let's turn in that research.
Please tell me if you find something.
So, to those who remember from the last part, whenever you get the kind of essences from enemies, you gain a little extra damage on them once you collect enough. But let's hear what these guys are arguing.
Prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Wow, that was fast.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others. Or have allies who yet live.
I suspect,
You and many others.
I love how he's like,
but not
I'm a
the
suspect.
prisoner.
It's like, well,
I've
you want
heard
the person
voices in
who
the temple. The
can
divine calls
close the thing
So
to
her
be killed.
survival,
Obviously,
that thing on her
suspect it.
hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour. Maker sent. You sure? I don't know which one to pick. That's. Are
You
you
really
sure?
think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Cassandra just giving a big
The
fuck
Divine's
you.
directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Okay. Inquisition of
What is
old.
the Inquisition of old, exactly? It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you say?
Kind of.
The
Kind of being a
Chantry will take
nosy
time to
elf.
find a new divine, and then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Jesus. Those are really good questions. I want help.
You're truly trying to restore order.
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Such an awkward handshake. Cassandra just kind of... I'm going to keep my hands straight and solid, and you're going to grab it, and I'm not even going to put my thumb down. It's a book. Now we have two other characters here who we haven't actually met yet. Got Cullen, who's the dude on the left, and Josephine, who's the girl kind of wearing the fancy dancy robes. It's kind of interested in exactly what's going to happen. But also not really, because it's like, so it's like most games, you're probably the hero, probably going to win. That is Cullen. Awesome Templar, Mr. Dickbag Cleric Man, Bitchy McBitch, Cassandra. Again, openly and clearly, don't like Cassandra. We have our Inquisition. 5 people. Go team, go. Love how all of that leads to the main title page. And now the game officially starts. So everything before that is our intro.
Will people be able to seal the breach? I heard some speak of using the Templars instead. Oh. I suppose.
Hi.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Threat.
Bitch.
Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Goodbye.
Make her go with you.
So, just gonna kind of run around, go to everybody. There's Eric. Somebody over here. Oh, that's Solus.
Chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed. You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical.
Solus. Interesting character.
I've journeyed deep into the fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Anything strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between
It's always really interesting just kind of listening to some of these characters talk.
Into the fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Oh.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Ooh, there it is. First kind of romance path option.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Next for the fun part. So, kind of get given the option where you have to pick one group to side with, either the Templars or the mages. For obvious reasons. I'm going to side with mages.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Goodbye. I just need to talk to you. We'll talk to the Smith. More energy chopping animations. Made by Clay plays GTA, it's kind of like that. Running into the wall, like awkward animation. Like, yeah, you don't have it, but like, it looks so silly. Not going to the Chantry yet. There's a blacksmith I need to talk to. I don't know how to get to him.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions.
Are you the blacksmith?
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Okay.
Later.
Stay safe.
Not the blacksmith. I'm assuming you're just a random merchant. We figured it out.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
Need more supplies.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
No, chat to you
Goodbye.
later, blacksmith.
Right.
pretty sure it's elf fruit. Oh, it's a nug. That's what it is. Yeah, so right now we're just kind of getting into the meat of things. Firstly, what happens next is hidden area, and it's got a lot of side things to do in it, so I apologize in advance. I'm going to be doing a lot of side quests, but nothing beats a good side quest, right?
Does it trouble you?
Does it trouble me? That makes no sense as a response. Nobody really knows where it comes from. I'm kind of okay with it at this point.
Stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montellier.
This part's
our
probably...
ambassador and chief diplomat.
Actually, this part and probably every part afterwards is going to be
You've just hardly
very,
enjoyed it, I'm afraid.
And
very,
of course, you know
well,
Sister
not very,
Liliana.
probably a little
My
longer
position
than the
here
normal
involves a degree of-
hour. I'd prefer
She is our spy
probably a
master.
bit more,
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
just because we've got so much random things to do.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure
Sorry about that. Kind of felt some of this talking stuff was a little important for you guys to hear, but
For some, you're that sign. And to
really
others,
all it is them kind of saying, like, look, everybody thinks you're this awesome hero and stuff like that. We need you to kind of see that idea.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Ooh, look at this.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Secrets. Let us go. Let's see what's going on. It's like there's mages here, which is nice. Definitely would like to find more mages. And then I'm assuming that's Mother Giselle, the lady who fetched for us and wanted us to come and speak to her right away. So they're the only people I can actually bring with me. Yay! Cassandra Pentecost. No, also, if you hear any random cracking or popping, that is my joints. I cracked my knuckles are back. So,
World of Andraste.
where's about that?
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Eric.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I have to say, Harding is a great character. She's really funny and fun to listen to.
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
It's kind of interesting to realize that this violence is spreading everywhere. So, you kind of want to try and do all that you can. And I think, where's the map? It's not my map. Ah, fucker. That's gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna come back. So one thing that's really nice is I don't know how to build some characters. You can auto level them up, which makes life a little easier. Because I don't play a warrior build or rogue build, so I don't know exactly how they want it set up. Oh, wait. That's the thing also. Is
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
just kind of get told random things that are going on. That's the main path that we want to do. So we're in the Hinterlands. So, a couple of different things that we can do here. We're gonna close a couple rifts, try and knock down the number of demons. Oh, I keep doing that. That's gonna happen way too many times. A bunch of random things there. First, let us go and find a rift to close.
That may be worth investigating.
Love just kind of finding the random things where it's like, oh, what's this? Kunari trait. I'm not a Kunari. I'm an elf. Stop giving me Kunari stuff. Elf. Or maybe a better staff. Better staff would be nice. I'm not gonna run around and start killing random animals right this second. Maybe once I'm higher level and I need to start getting a little more materials, I will. Right, and there's our first rift. Surrounded by wraiths. See if I can disrupt those. On to the next wave of wraiths. Disrupt it again. Just because it does a little bit of extra damage on each wraith. Ooh, that's not a good sign. So I'm gonna seal this rift. And now quickly change the batteries on my controller, because apparently they're low. There we are. Changed out the batteries, leveled up as well. So you can see kind of how the map looks. We'll zoom out a little bit. There's a lot of stuff going on. So camps I still need to discover as well. But right now, I'm gonna level up again. So this is always a good skill to kind of get. You're able to make it where you have a little easier time kind of regenerating your magic. Sorry for the random moving sounds. I'm just making sure my batteries are charging so that if this controller dies, I have spare batteries at the ready. Alright, let's continue. So there's a exclamation there.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a major staff. Had to be safe. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day and tasted his magic.
Farewell.
Yeah, kind of slowly learning that Templars are a bit of assholes. This not a big fan of people killing random people and then taking items from their bodies. I'm realizing I'm doing the exact same thing. Going about killing people. Once I kill them, I take any supplies.
Excuse me? Have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
Well, she was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
It looks like both my controllers aren't doing so well on charge. So, I'm going to do a save. And I'm gonna cut the stream right now. So we'll resume back in part 3. Just after my controllers charge a little bit. So, I will see you guys all in the next part and enjoy the rest of your day.